Mary had a little lamb.
The fault. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Keep the faith.
This is going to be a disaster.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show. Turn up your mind.
With African Americans, with Hispanics, with everything, how well we did. Nobody can believe the numbers. How about with youth? I won youth by 36 points. Now, maybe that's because I went on TikTok. I don't know. But I'm starting to have a very warm spot.
TikTok is going to be sold, right?
I think TikTok's going to be
well, people like
I'll tell you, people want to buy it. People want to buy it.
No. How's that? How's that for a fact check? No, he did not win the youth vote by 36 points. In fact, he didn't win the youth vote at all. He lost it. He lost it by 11 points. That's number one. Number two, he didn't win any age group under 50. None of them. Not 25 to 54, not 18 plus, not 21 to 34, not 35 to 64. No age group under 50 did he win. I mean, this is, you forget how bad crap it actually gets, where he lies about very easily fact-checkable things over and over and over. I mean, this is where we are. And so, again, the good news is likely to be he is so incompetent and so into self-aggrandizement that he did all the damage he's going to do already. One of the things that he did that damaged us is he created the most dangerous precedent in the history of the United States. So let's not, swipe this away quite yet. He's sitting in the Oval Office, doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on this violent militia groups of people that are willing to do crimes for him, that are willing to maim, mangle, and mutilate, that are willing to break things, that are willing to beat things, that are willing to spray things, that are willing to throw fire extinguishers at the heads of Capitol police officers, et cetera, okay? And he has made it not just normal to do bad things for him, but he's made it preferable for people to violently attempt to overthrow the government for him. Now, what that means for us is that it's likely that the domestic terrorists in this country will do much more damage than less damage before he did this. Okay, we know we had a problem with white supremacy. We know we have a problem with Christian white nationalists. We know we have a problem with the people that even tried to, off him. The guy that tried to off him was a Trump supporter, okay? And the guy that hid in the shrubbery, in the ficus that surrounds the not Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Marjorie Post, Meriwether Post. That's her house. That was her house. That house cost so much to maintain that it got sold to like the Historic Society, who said they would maintain it. That's where he bought it. He bought it from the Historic Society. Okay, he got a bargain basement price on Magaloco, which was an old robber baron's house. So anyway, I digress. So they were all Trump supporters. Remember, at the beginning of the first Trump administration, we had Caesar Sayoc in his, Florida white van with all the Trump signs, everything like that, sending pipe bombs to people. Those people actually, got prosecuted, went to jail. These people are now being collected by him as his own personal militia. Now, remember that he was not well protected by the Secret Service on his campaign trail. That's just noticeable, That just is. The guy who apparently grazed his ear, but killed a firefighter who threw himself on top of his family to protect his family when he heard bullets. Compatori. That man was in the line of fire on a roof of a building just like a couple football fields away, not even, from Donald Trump's head. That is not good protection, okay? That's not, and we don't, he fired the head of the Secret Service. I would too if I were Trump. So there's something we can agree on. But honestly, the militia that is willing to do violence for him, I think he prefers their protection over Secret Service protection. I really do. So will he constantly be freeing violent supporters who do violence? I don't know. He has a new army of newly freed violent supporters who will be forever in his debt. And so next time he gets angry or upset or puts a target on somebody, why wouldn't they join up with him for the next violent thing? I mean, Trump can pardon them all over again. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is why I think he did the pardons. Because A, he needed something tangible. B, these people are preferable people for him to surround himself with. That's why he wants them to come to the White House. He wants to actually show Americans who are prone to violence that if you do violence for him, and, I was just talking to Brett during the break about, well, what kind of violence would he protect? Would he, pardon? Would he get your back for? Like what? Well, I was saying to Brett, it's there's a box. Okay, let's draw a box, and in the box is everything Trump would pardon. Violence that Trump would pardon, but it has to be something that Trump's for. It has to be something that has to do with Trump. It has to be something that Trump wants done. And so, in that box, well, the question is, what's in that box? What is in that box? I mean, is Liz Cheney in that box? I mean, I don't know. Is the bishop from the church, is she in the box because she had the nerve to ask this man he says he believes in, divine providence. He said he believes in, God's hand choosing the president. So if he does believe in a, benevolent God, why wouldn't he want to show mercy to people who are the poorest people on the planet, the hardest working people on the planet, the people on the planet who live in the shadows, the people in this on this planet, in this country with us who are very law abiding, who do very, very difficult things every single day, and do nothing but follow the law and send their kids to school, right? And then wait for their paycheck and hope it comes, because if it doesn't, they have no recourse. They're not here legally. What are they going to do, right? I don't know.
Just spitballing, is Michael Cohen in that box?
There you go. I mean, he took away, this is really creepy. He took away the Secret Service protection for like John Bolton, anybody that he disagrees with who had Secret Service protection as a national security advisor to him. He took away Mark Milley's security clearances. He took away our former CIA, what's his name, Brennan. Took away all their 51 intelligence, community members. He took away their intel privileges, because why do you want experience when you could have him? Who would really want experience in I don't know, dark, dank places like Yemen? Who would really, like want to defer to somebody who was like, I don't know, Homeland? What was her name? The agent. The one that had, bipolar disorder, Carrie.
Carrie, yeah, from Homeland, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who would want her out on the field when you could have Donald Trump and his feelings about people, make the policy? So anyway, he took away, and now he's taken away Secret Service protection from various people who qualified for it. I don't know how else to say it, right? Who qualified for Secret Service protection. I mean, it's very freaky. It's very, very freaky. And of course, he's trying to he's trying to send the military down to the border. I have no idea for what. The border is so quiet right now. It's quieter now than it was when Donald Trump left. Look it up. Just look it up. Encounters is all we get. I'll give you fair warning. We don't keep numbers on illegal entries because we can't, because they're illegal. Okay, we can't do it. But what we can keep track of is encounters with Border Patrol. And encounters with Border Patrol are so much lower today and have been so much lower for like the last year and a half than they were during Donald Trump's last COVID days in office. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.